Any chance I get an opportunity to speak about John is a good thing for me. Incredible musician, singer, songwriter, the whole deal. And I knew all that, and I was part of all that. But then the dominoes started going in a different direction. Jay Leno's on doing the Tonight Show, and he starts talking about John being a guest. And this is probably in 1990, 1991, somewhere in there. And he comes out, sings a song, and when he finishes singing, the voice says, "You have to go see John in Boston." And immediately I thought, I got to go there. Why would I go there? It makes no sense. So I buy a ticket on Continental Airlines, which doesn't exist anymore. It's like
Right.
$200 round trip. I fly to Boston. I get a motel. I don't even have a ticket to the concert, nothing. But I knew who Chris O'Connor was, John's road manager. I call him. I find him. He sets it up. He says, "Why do you got to talk to John?" I said, "I have no idea. No clue." Which
Come
I,
on in.
he says, "You can talk to him ahead of the concert." Great. All of a sudden, the doors open up. Here's John and his band and his manager, and they're decidedly late. And he looks at me like, "I know you. Why are you here?" And he kept going. And Chris comes over and says, "Listen, we lost our window. The concert's got to happen. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you have tickets?" I said, "No." He goes, "I'll give you tickets to the concert. Did you have dinner?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "I'm getting cheeseburgers for the band, and you can have cheeseburgers with us from McDonald's." I'm like, "Okay." So I go downstairs. Great concert. He's in fine voice. It was wonderful. I go backstage. There's all these people to see him. I'm the last one. And he walks up to me, shakes my hand. He goes, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "I thought you'd know." And he looked at me like I was an idiot, which is basically my middle name at this point. And he said, "Did you bring me something?" And all of a sudden, Jim, I had this thought that I had these letters in my jacket. And the letters were from kids that had written me after I gave a talk at their school. They were in my jacket. I'm like, "Oh, I got these letters." So I took them out, showed it to him, and he starts reading them. And he gets this grin on his face like he got out of class early or something. He puts his right hand on my shoulder. He looks me directly in the eye and he says, "Your voice matters. Do you know this?" I did not. He said, "Your voice matters, and the coming years will prove me correct." And cutting a very long story short, I had never been on the radio. There was no such thing as TED Talks. I hadn't written a book. I get a phone call. John's office again. "Mr. Denver would like to speak to you." "Hey, pal, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Right now I'm cleaning the cat box." "What are you doing?" He says, "I need your help." He said, "Dr. Mae Jemison, first female black astronaut in history, was supposed to speak at the event and she canceled. Would you please take her place?"
Oh my goodness.
So not only did he tell me that my voice mattered, he made good on it. He saw something in me I did not see in myself at the time. I've made it my business to pay that forward. I work with so many people, remind them, connect with them, and say, "Listen, this is not it. There's more here for you." And that's inside of you. It will show in time, but you have to let the dominoes fall. And as we're speaking, I'm looking up on the wall in my studio, and there's this huge frame poster that John gave me and signed from speaking back in 1994, I think it was, at the symposium. And so whatever I've done is because of him. I owe him.